Hello everyone, welcome to Word Visit by Dolly. And today we are going to talk about something that many of you have shared with me, and that is understanding English but struggling to speak it. Now, if you're facing this issue, let me tell you, you're not alone. Many people out there are in the same boat, and let me tell you, I have been there too, understanding everything in English, but not being able to speak confidently. So let's find out why this happens and how you can overcome it. Many people can understand English when they read or listen, but speaking, it is a different story. The reason why this happens is because understanding and speaking uses different parts of our brain. Understanding is passive. It's like you are just taking in information. You might be able to follow along with a TV show or read a book, but that doesn't mean you can speak it easily because speaking is active. This means you have to create sentences or words on spot. It's like knowing all the dance steps in your mind, but not being able to dance in front of others. So, to speak well, you need to practice speaking often, just like dancing. The more you practice, the better you get. So, don't worry if you struggle at first. Keep practicing and you will improve over time. In this video, I have 5 tips for you to improve your English speaking skills. First, practice speaking to yourself. Start by speaking to yourself in English every day. Describe your day, your thoughts, emotions, your plans. This helps you get comfortable with forming English sentences. You could talk about what you did in the morning, what you had for lunch, any interesting events that happened, or what are you planning to do tomorrow. The key is to get used to thinking and speaking in English. You might feel a bit silly at first, but this is a great way to practice English without any pressure. You could even record yourself to track your progress and see where you can improve. Also, listening to your recordings will help you identify your mistakes and you can keep a track of your progress. Tip number 2, talk to others. Try to talk to people around you in English. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Find a language buddy or join an English speaking club so you can practice English in a supportive environment. You can also practice with your family and friends who speak English. Don't be afraid of making mistakes as they are a part of learning. Ask for feedback on your pronunciation and grammar. Tip number 3 is to consume English content. Now, why I'm saying this? Because let me give you an example. Think of your mind as a book. So, if the book is empty, what can you speak? Nothing, right? That's why it is important to fill our mind with English content. Imagine watching a TV show or podcast or an interview in English. It's like adding pages to the book, giving you more to talk about and express yourself fluently. So I would say immerse yourself in English content you enjoy. You can watch movies, series, podcasts, interviews, whatever you like in English. If you're a Bollywood fan, you can watch their Biceps English version. It's really helpful. So the key is to make it enjoyable so as to stay motivated by exposing yourself to different forms of English content. You will pick up words, phrases, expressions naturally, which will not only improve your vocabulary but will make you understand how people communicate. So remember, the more content you consume in English, the more confident you will become in speaking and understanding English language. So tip number 4 is learning phrases, not just words. Instead of learning single words, I would suggest focus on learning phrases. Think of it like building blocks. Single words are like individual blocks, but phrases are like building structures. For example, instead of learning the word happy, you can learn the phrase like I am feeling happy today or that makes me happy. Learning phrases makes you understand how words work together in a sentence. This makes your English sound more natural and helps you to express yourself in a better way. Practice using these phrases in your daily conversation. The more phrases you know, the easier it is to speak confidently and fluently. Tip number 5 is reading and writing in English. Set aside a specific time every day for reading and writing in English. This could be as little as 15 to 30 minutes. Choose something you enjoy reading, like a short story, article, or even a blog. As you read, pay attention to new words and phrases and write them down. Use these words and phrases in your daily conversations. Writing really helps you to improve your vocabulary and grammar. Remember, consistency is the key. So make it a daily habit and see progress in your English language journey. So practice as much as you can and see the results. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And see you in the next video.